It's time again for another session of Transform 6 Pro Tips. My goal is to help users in Transform work smarter, not harder. I've been focusing on new functionality in Transform 6, but let's highlight patented technology that's been available in Transform for over 7 years and was recently brought to our new correlation view. You have so many tops to pick. Wouldn't it be great if you could pick tops in a few wells yourself and then let the computer make the picks in all of the other wells? Well, first, let me explain a bit about the Auto Tops Picker. Transform's patented Auto Tops Picker was released over 7 years ago. Our development team noticed that with the abundance of logs and data in the unconventional space, geoscientists needed to leverage the modern computer and pattern correlation algorithms in an auto picker. Think about seismic interpretation and how that kind of pattern recognition works. So Transform developers Grant and Bayshore use machine learning techniques to capture and model well log patterns for correlating geological events across thousands of wells. Using one or more logs as a source well, a signature or thumbprint segment is correlated over target wells in a cross-section or map view for well pick estimation. This thumbprint for this pick is going to be highlighted in the green box here. Users can also choose a search threshold depth and radius from the wellbore with the manual pick for this thumbprint to search. It's shown with those blue arrows there. Using a version of dynamic time warping algorithm, yes, I said dynamic time warping, to perform these curve alignments to place a pick. The wells and pick propagates from the source, which is your manual top, through the target wells, until that search threshold or confidence is exceeded. Another great way to explain this is like your music recognition software. So no matter if you sing a song slow or fast, the algorithm is able to figure out that song. This diagram below shows how dynamic time warping will stretch, squeeze, and shift combinations to align that thumbprint to your well. A bonus about Transform's Auto Top Picker: any previously interpreted geological event will be used as stratigraphic constraints by that Auto Tops Picker. So this method will improve in both accuracy and speed as it becomes more stratigraphically constrained. All of this that I've shared with you can be viewed in the 2018 ERTEC paper by Grant, Bayshore, and Compton. So go check that out. Here, I have my correlation view and I've begun to pick some tops. And with only one manual pick, I can run the Auto Tops Picker to pick even more tops in this correlation view. Let's take a peek at the parameters for our Auto Tops Picker. I can use a well log alias, and the great thing is the correlation view actually shows me which mnemonic is in the correlation view with a tooltip as I'm working through the section. Users also have those log character thumbprint options to update as needed, like pick half width, max shift, or picker radius. You can go ahead and open up that radius to about 50,000 feet to search. No need to worry, because the confidence and quality parameters will keep it from going too wild. Once the Auto Tops Picker is run, check the lower right to get an update on the tops picked in the correlation view. Make sure to keep your eye there as the Auto Picker runs fast. But wait, there's more. Let me place my correlation view next to my base map where I have the mapping utility engaged to map my well tops. I've engaged the mapping utility in the base map, pulled those well tops I just picked as the source for my grid. I can turn the source points on the mapping utility to see which wells I have picked tops, plus I can toggle live on and update the map for each top that I pick. Notice as I pick the tops, my grid is going to update in the base map. I'll run the Auto Tops Picker in the correlation view as I did before, and I can also use the same search criteria and at least one manual pick inside the polygon. I can also activate the Auto Tops Picker on the base map. The map will update accordingly with the mapping utility. I can continue this workflow and even edit the transect to pull in different wells for me to pick more tops. Move the transect around the map to pick tops on other wells, and of course flatten as needed in the correlation view to get the desired view for your interpretation. Users can also use this mapping utility to check busts as they are mapping. I can continue this process across the basin using the base map utility to check my tops, move the transect around the base map, or use the Auto Tops Picker polygon feature in the base map. In addition, turn on the shared cursors to see the cursors in both the correlation view and the base map as you work through all these logs. Don't forget, there's additional functionality in the correlation view to help pick your tops, including the ghosting tool. So go ahead and give this a try in your Transform 6 project. Thanks for spending some time with me today. See you next week for another session of Transform 6 Pro Tips. Got questions? Want to learn more? Email me at robin.marchand@enverus.com.